Welcome to another bonus edition of Upon Further Review.
Upon further review,
And in this edition, we'll be talking about the Atlanta Falcons at the Minnesota Vikings. And this Week 4 matchup will happen on September 28th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can catch that on your local Fox affiliates. So the Falcons bring their 2-1 record to Minnesota to face the 1-2 Vikings. And this game is going to be Teddy Bridgewater's first start, as Matt Castle is injured, and Teddy Bridgewater is going to be the quarterback of the foreseeable future. He came in last week and picked up 150 yards, so he looked alright. He was 12 for 20, not bad. Of course, they don't have much of a running game. They won in Week 1 big, 34-6 over St. Louis in St. Louis, but then they got spanked by the Patriots and spanked by the Saints in New Orleans. But in this game, the fact that Teddy Bridgewater is going to be under center is actually what gives the Vikings any kind of resemblance of a chance to win. The Falcons beat the Saints in overtime in one of the really most entertaining games of Week 1. They won by a field goal. And then they went to Cincinnati and they lost in Week 2, which is no shame of that. Cincinnati is one of the best teams in the NFL at home. And then they beat Tampa Bay in Atlanta, heavily. They're on Thursday night on prime time. Devin Hester made history. They ran up the score there. They didn't even have Roddy White. Of course, they're hoping Roddy White will be back, but either way, they ain't gonna really need him in this one. Going to Minnesota. You look inside the numbers. Neither of these teams can really run the ball. The Falcons are 16th in the league in rushing yards, and the Vikings are 24th. But when it comes to passing the ball, the Falcons are the number 1 team in passing yards per game, as Matt Ryan is having a special season. Already this year, Matt Ryan is thrown for 965 yards and 7 touchdowns. So they're just tearing it up through the air. Whereas the Vikings, they are at the bottom. They're 31st. The only team worse in passing yards is the Bucks. Then we look at defense. Neither of these teams is really that good on defense. The Vikings are 15th in the league at stopping the run, and the Falcons are 19th in the league at stopping the run. So they're about the same there. And then when it comes to passing defense, the Vikings are 12th in the league against the pass, and the Falcons are 24th. So the Vikings have the advantage when it comes to passing defense, but they're going to be facing up against that number 1 passing attack of the Falcons. It's going to be too much for them to handle. Of course, the Falcons' defense is likely to let up some yards to Teddy Bridgewater. He should have actually a pretty decent day. Shouldn't have any problem hitting 200, possibly 300 yards. This game could be high scoring potentially, as neither defense is really good. But the Vikings are going to really have trouble stopping the Falcons from reaching the end zone, whether it be through the air or on special teams, even on the ground, even though they're not really that prolific on the ground. But Cordero Patterson, he's kind of the X factor in this game. He's the only chance the Vikings have of winning is if Cordero Patterson has a big game. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater also is a key, but Cordero, really their whole offense runs through him. He's their leading rusher and their leading receiver. So I mean, if they have any chance, he's got to have a big day. The guy is extremely talented. It really sucks that he has to be going through this season with this team when he could be somewhere else. I mean, he's just so amazingly talented. But he's the one high spot on their team, the one thing that the Vikings fans have to cheer for. Of course, Teddy Bridgewater, you never know. He might come in there and have a big day and make things interesting. He's going to have a big day to keep up with Matt Ryan and the Falcons, as they're just going to be racking up the points and racking up the passing yards. And I see the Falcons winning this game. They'll probably win this one in a blowout, probably win by double digits. Maybe Bridgewater and Patterson have big days and make it a 1-score game. Either way, I still think the Falcons win. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Very interested to hear your opinion. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did enjoy the show, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, as we're bringing you more content each and every week and almost daily. So we bring you upon further reviews for all the games happening in the NFL each and every week leading up to game time, as well as recaps for each and every single game, along with our weekly show, The Wedge, where we do our quick picks, fantasy fortunes, the weekly rewind, and the upon further review for the Thursday night game. And we usually have that up no later than Wednesday. Sometimes we'll run behind maybe as late as Thursday morning, but we always get that up there as soon as possible. Thank you very much for listening. We greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the show. We hope you enjoy your weekend and all the great football in week 4.